Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here checking out Boshers DX, or Boshers Director's Cut DX, or Boshers Director's Cut DX, or something like that, I don't know. Either way, it's Boshers, and this is made by Tiki Pod, the same people who brought us Aqua Kitty. So let's just go have a look at the settings real quick. Pretty basic set of stuff. You can take a look at your controls, no rebind unfortunately, but you don't really need it. Your credits, resetting your save, and screen zoom. This is actually kind of important, because the game looks better when it's zoomed out, but you got it in this tiny little frame, so you want to... I'm going to keep the zoom on for the purpose of this video. I've been keeping it on anyway, but I'm going to keep it on just to make sure you don't have to squint at anything. So, we have 3 sets of levels, each 8 levels long, and we'll just go and hop into one right now, because why not? This is a game demonstration, right? So the idea of Boshers DX is that it's basically a twin-stick shooter, which is a bit of an odd thing. Oh god. That was me being stupid. So the idea of Boshers DX is that it's a twin-stick shooter, but it's also got elements taken from really old games on the ZX Spectrum or stuff like that. The idea is that you go around these single-screen levels, which are more maze-like than they might appear at first, and find keys and defeat enemies using your selection of weapons in order to get to the exit of specific levels. So we're going to go up here and we're going to collect this green key all the way around the outside of this level. So we collect the green key and that opens all the green doors. We have an enemy turret there. We don't want to get shot by it because we have a limited amount of health, and if we run out of this health, well, we're in trouble. We also have an enemy spawner down there that we really don't want to get too far into. Press a green button, it changes the doors that everything goes in, so now we have to go out this door instead of the door that we came through. And it's basically that. You're just wandering around these mazes, figuring out where you need to go, shooting stuff along the way. These mazes can be very difficult to work out, or at least survive in. I mean, good lord. I mean, you do get extra weapons, like I just picked up a machine gun there, but it can be very hard just to survive in these levels, because they're absolutely surrounded by bloody guards, and zombies, and there is a story in there somewhere, but, you know, I kind of lost it a long while ago. Every level also has hidden treasures to find, like you just saw I just picked up some cheese there. There are 3 different types of food. There's cheese, there's tea, and I think there's sandwiches. And these different types of food... Well, once you collect enough of this food, it actually unlocks arcade games, and we'll see... We'll be able to take a look at least one arcade game, but it's actually a demake of Aqua Kitty, but... Oh well. Okay, so now we need a purple key, which is back up there. And I better get out of the way of this thing. There we go. Grab the key. But other than that, there's not really that much else to Boshers DX. I mean, they do introduce things like new enemies and stuff from time to time. And close. Whoops, I timed that perfectly wrong. Timed it perfectly wrong again because I'm an idiot. I have to do that more than once? Of course I do. Okay, so we've blown our way into a new part of the maze. So the game's not particularly difficult. Well, it is kind of difficult. I mean, there are a lot of enemies all over the damn... Whoopsie doodle. There are a lot of enemies all over the damn place, and... God, I'm about to die. I better get out of here. Oh, no. The drills are gone now. Oh well, so let's see if we can go and find the other pickups in this level. I found one of them. I wonder where the other 2 are. Sometimes they can be really deviously hidden. Like, they might be behind a bloody secret wall or something. Is there any sort of hints? No. Okay, so let's just go through here and see if we can find any. Yeah, these guys are going to start shooting. Of course they are. Let's swap to the machine gun. You do get different weapons to help you deal with the hordes, but they run out very quickly. But frankly, we get to the end of the level and we can move on to the next one. This looks a bit confusing. What's going on here? Oh. Hey, workers are revolting. That's sweet. Okay, so now I have to run laps to raise this. Holy hell! Okay. So I have to run laps to raise the bridge. How exactly do I raise this bridge? Oh. Oh, God. Okay, so this game does tend to have interesting ways to vary up its gameplay. So it looks like this level is just a full-on run around and hope we don't get shot. The mazes themselves are interesting to go through. It just gets kind of annoying because the game's difficulty is incredibly high. So you end up dying over and over and over again because of the way it tends to set up the... God damn it! Because of the way it tends to set up the levels, it tends to get really annoying repeating the levels. And boy, are you guys going to find that out here. There are leaderboards, especially for the arcade games. And what the hell is hurting me? Jesus Christ. I keep getting hit by shit that I can't see, and this is annoying me to no end. Bloody hell. Jesus, like this shit follows you and knows where you're going. Yeah, this game is difficult. Could you tell? And other than repeating the levels over and over again because it's really, really bloody hard for some reason, god damn it. Do not get this game if you're not a fan of hard, repetitive games, because this is definitely what this is. Screw it, I'm going to try running the other way, because the other way, so the top way certainly doesn't seem to be working for me. Oh great, you actually have to do it this way. Yeah, I just saw the arrows in the ground. Fantastic. That sucked. So yeah, this game's difficult. Could you tell? Again? This is definitely not easy, but admittedly it is satisfying to play a level to its conclusion, but I was never one who took that much pleasure in it, so you're free to agree or disagree with me. Basically, this game is indeed a love letter to the old ZX Speccy and its graphical style, because this graphical style, it does look nice, and the music is indeed not painful to listen to in any way, shape, or form. It fits the game fairly well. The question is, can you withstand the game being this bloody difficult? If you can, this is probably worth your time. God! I'm gonna go to a different level. Yeah, I've spent enough time here. Now, we'll go to weapons. So here's another puzzle. So basically the idea, this rocket here loses its lock on, you have to use it to blow up walls, and then we just have to go through the entirety of the level using this mechanic to our advantage. It is a very interesting puzzle game, and I will show off some of the arcade stages after I've failed at this enough times, because it took me enough tries to get through this level in the first place. It is very engaging and challenging. Just the one reason I have to dislike it is that it's so bloody hard. Oh, bloody hell, that was my own fault. You do need to be very precise with your movements and everything that you do, otherwise you're not going to get shit done here. Bloody hell. Do you like puzzle well, it's not exactly puzzle solving. Do you like maze spelunking while under threat from some of the most annoyingly hard things in the world? Because, yeah, if you do, you are probably fit for this game and its challenges. I am not particularly fit for this game and its challenges because I tend to rage quit stuff after a while. I need something easy after this. One of the things that does tend to annoy me about this game is that you do tend to need to backtrack a lot, especially when you're looking for collectibles, because they tend to be really far back. Ow. So we have to go all the way back to the beginning of the level to get the blue key, and then we have to go all the way back to the end of the level, but thankfully there's a shortcut there. I'm gonna grab this heart and hope I Never mind, I just completely lost use of that heart. I wonder how I'm supposed to get... Oh yeah, that's the third pickup. You have to go back around the other way. So yeah, now we have to come back around the other way. With more crap in our road. Thankfully, we do have a rocket launcher, so we can do this. But as you can see... Yeah, as I said before, it is... Well, did I say this before? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to go through all that again. You know what that's like. It is kind of hard to aim weapons, because the graphical style makes everything so small, and you have to be really, really precise to pull it off, so... We have 2 of the 4 arcade games unlocked here. First one's Cheese Dreams, which is an oddity of a game. Basically, you have to shoot the cheese, and when you shoot the cheese, it drops gems. And you have to get the gems in order to get a high score. So yeah. It's the game's sort of survival mode. It works. More and more enemies come at you as time goes on. Pickups do spawn. What's this? Steam gun. Oh, unless you spawn those things, right. I'm gonna go grab that heart, I'm gonna need it. Yep, totally not getting through that. Ouchie. There are online leaderboards for every stage in the game, as well as these little arcade challenges, so you can challenge your friends if you are interested enough. I don't see myself coming back to these after a significant period of time, but they're there if you want them. They're nice bonuses. Gives you something to work towards. Ouch. Oh, I'm out of steam gun ammo. Perfect. And eventually everything just gets overwhelming. You die, you get a high score, you move on with your life. It's pretty simple. Like that. So let's go on back. I wonder what the high scores are on this leaderboard here. I'm currently number 5, but I'd currently be number 1 if my high score actually uploaded. I don't know what's up with that. Let's just go check out the demake of Aqua Kitty and then we'll call it a day, huh? Yeah, it definitely does remind you of Aqua Kitty. Same basic premise, get the gems. There are 2 other arcade games to try and keep your interest. $10 ain't a bad price for this. I mean, you'll be through the main game in a couple of hours, but at least these little side challenges give you more to do. Get a high score on the leaderboards, because why not? And these do get insane later on. I did play like a couple of minutes of this, and it does get absolutely nuts with the amount of shit it throws at you later on. And there is a risk versus reward faction, at least in this game, where you have to stay close to the top if you want the gems. But yeah, the guy's done a good job of making me want to yell at my Vita. Good old Tiki Pod. They're good at that. Interesting set of challenges and gameplay mechanics. It'd be nice if it was a little bit longer. Has a fair amount of gameplay to it. Jeez, is that one's big. And here come the big guys, and oh dear lord, oh lord. Thankfully I do have rapid fire now. Switch to that when I need it. Let that one fall off, because why not? Definitely an enjoyable game, but definitely not one you want to get if you have problems with rage quitting stuff. And yep, that's enough of that. I love the style of this game, by the way. It's just all the ZX Spectrum callbacks are just fantastic. So this was a look at Rock Boshers DX. It's very hard, but if you like this sort of thing, you'll definitely enjoy it. If you like doing the wandering around a maze, solving puzzle sort of thing, or if you just have a liking of those old games that were really hard for no bloody reason, then you'll probably get a kick out of Rock Boshers DX. Me, I don't personally get a kick out of it, but I can understand how high quality it is, and this music's great. This art's great. Everything about the presentation is great. I just hate the game. Like, this is so difficult. This is a look at Rock Boshers DX again, and this has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.